Before all this shit, I was a department manager of a grocery store. My life was pretty much just as bad, but in like a bunch of different ways. I was pretty boring. It got pretty boring when I turned 18, 19. Just started listening to boring music, working a boring job, dressing boring, stopped wearing cool clothes, stopped making patches, just started just like being boring. And this brain injury kind of brought me back out of being boring, which is awesome. It's kind of like one of the only gifts that came out of it. It's like, I have a pros and cons on my old TikTok, and it's like, con, I'm not able to work anymore. Pro, I don't fucking work at a grocery store anymore. Like, that's pretty bad payoff, but me being optimistic. When I had my skull put back in, I thought that things would get better. And like, obviously they didn't, because that's not how brain damage works. But when I did have it put back in, I went back after a month for the checkup, and I asked the neurosurgeon who did the surgery, can I mosh again? Because he told me no sport, no physical sports, blah, 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 blah. And so first thing I said was, can I mosh? And he's like, what's that? And I very lightly explained it to him, treading water. And he's just like, he immediately was like, no, nothing ever like that. And not a lot of things really made me cry back then after my injury, probably from just so much shock and like how fucked my brain was. But that actually made me get emotional. As soon as I like walked out of the room, I was just thinking I'm never gonna mosh again. I just got goosebumps. But now what I want to do is I want to be starting mosh pits. I want to be I can sing. It hurts like hell. Not always, but usually my head's pounding. Everything sucks, everything hurts, and I just want to mosh and scream and punch stuff and smash my head against stuff. But I could just go on a stage, do a couple of my songs, have a bunch of people moshing for me. Might feel kind of as rewarding just watching that kind of awesome chaos. Hopefully it's a safe mosh pit. Like, I'm not for like being ruthless, but watching that chaos happen when you can't be part of it, but knowing that you're causing it just feels like an awesome thought. I hope that doesn't come off like I want people to like die at my mosh pits. Just like watching people mosh to one of my songs would feel awesome, because I can't mosh to any songs. I'm gonna put this up so I don't see you recording me, because now I'm off. It's going?
Yeah, it's going.
All right. This is what my room looks like when I'm doing videos or recording. I just throw blankets everywhere. And I think it makes the audio better. Everyone on Reddit's like, no, you need big blankets or moving blankets. I'm like, no, this antique, like old furry one seems to work pretty well, honestly. Sounds different without it. And I recorded everything in here, so like the instruments too. But I hate playing guitar, and I don't like doing instruments. I really hate guitar so much. It's so fucking stupid. I write the songs first, like the lyrics and the melody. What the fuck did I do wrong? And then I don't know guitar chords really, so I just then have to figure out how to get what's in my head from the melody I wrote down out on a guitar. But then I also have to do it and sound good. But I'm a perfectionist, so then I'll sit there for 2 hours tuning my guitar for about an hour and a half of the 2-hour session, spending 20 minutes just being pissed off and 10 minutes finding out something that works. And then I did that on my other guitar just to make it even harder on myself, and you can barely even hear it because it sounded like ass, so I just kind of blended it in with the chorus. But I love vocals though. Like, the singing was done in 2 days, and it was a bunch of takes the 2 days, but I was proud. I was coughing up blood the second day, so I knew I was screaming wrong, but I knew that it still sounded lit. I'm not going to be able to do another song exactly like this one for vocals, because that really blew my lungs. That's what caused this whole throat thing I've been complaining about. But I do love singing.
You can take pictures if you want. I have enough of like filler.
This is
stuff.
documentary material.
Sigbo. Lol. Sigbo.
All your
Lol.
freaking names.
Sigbo. Lol. Sigbo. Lol.
And then why is the bottle always my first call?
And that's the final one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Bipolar police officers, not the bipolar police officers. The by-law officers. Pretty much every month since I started this project has just been another setback. Whether it be from someone else or my brain injury always setting me back, me messing something up, me doing something wrong, bad things just happening to me in general. But I've gone through all the roadblocks. I seem to be doing fine so far. I'm happy with where I've got. I had a guitarist before, and then he left, and I rewrote all of our songs and had to find my own style again. And I was figuring out how to even make content, because I never used TikTok or like really posted. I posted like pictures like once in a blue moon in high school on Instagram. So I don't know how to really use all that stuff. So I've been learning that. Learning how I want to market all this, because I put so much time and effort into all this. I don't want to do it wrong. I don't want to just whip out a song that I love and means so much to me in an hour, which I wish I could do, but I can't. So I spend 9 months meticulously learning how to use all the software and actually make yourself sound good using it, and mixing, and then learning mastering, and learning recording at home. Recording acoustic guitar at home for the first time ever was hell. Amount of Reddit rabbit holes dug through. Not like life was ever really easy though. It was like before that I was just bullied, and my whole life's pretty much just, my one friend described it as a really depressing movie. Early on bullying, never really finding a friend group I fit in with, just like finding groups that would kind of accept me, but like I could tell by the way they hung out that I wasn't really one of them my whole life. Running away from home, lovely family, lovely home, I just wanted to run away. I was just a ruthless teenager. And then I became boring, and then I got a brain injury, but life's worth it. Days and Days got me in a concert when I was 17. I guess that's my first show really then. I messaged them, I'm like, yo, you're sold out, I'm 17. I've been obsessed with you guys for years. Can you get me in? And they just replied like very like casually on Facebook, YA, like, yeah, quick. You can take our washboard. Turned out that one of the people like got held at the border wasn't able to come, so they were late for the show. They just said, be outside. Fuck, I wish I had the bar name. I'm not gonna look it up. I'll look it up for another time. I might edit that in. But I'm just like, hey yo, I'm Declan, and they're like, oh, here's our washboard. Go downstairs in that room and we'll get you. And I'm like, okay, sweet. And so then I think they're gonna come and get me. I hear their opener start. So I just walked out of the band room. Like, okay, I guess I guess I'm good, and I was good. Yeah, that's my first show, I guess. I traded in like $400 of vocal equipment to buy it trade-in used. Mm-hmm. And then I never played guitar, and then I had my injury, and then I hated guitar, and then I just wanted to sing, and I had no singing equipment, and I had a $1,000 guitar. So I thought of selling it, but then I didn't, because I wanted like if I have kids, I want them to have it, and like I just like having it around. I don't like selling things that I buy that are like that. I've sold so many things for like to spend money on things that aren't good, that I don't like selling things anymore, I guess, if that makes any sense. Things from my childhood that are valuable that I traded for just like wasting money. Mm-hmm. Just a good night. Now it's like I don't have anything from my childhood. That was expensive. Now fresh off the dock.
If you don't stop this stupid fucking shit!
Way better.
Yeah, my God!
Good job for someone who like doesn't know.
Why did I feel something? That's all in my head. I think I'm normal.
Mixing was a pain in the ass because I have memory issues. So every time I'd learn something like, oh, doing this worked here on the compressor or something like that, I wake up the next morning, it's all just fucking gone. So it's kind of something new every day with me. But I think that it might actually be a gift because I don't get caught in that same loop with mixing. It's new to me every day. Like I remember around what works for stuff, but I don't remember any exact little things I did. So it's just always coming up with new stuff. So it's always going to sound unique. At least I think so far. It's how it's been working. You're Mike Wazowski. Fucking love Dear Marianne.
From Monsters Inc.
I will be your Mike Wazowski. I would be a little louder if I didn't have neighbors, but I'm anxious.
So is Mike Wazowski the name of the band?
No, it's Dear Marianne.
But it's the name of the song?
Nah, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I've always been a really quiet person. I've been around a lot of screaming and around a lot of yelling and put myself in like a lot of bad places. But I've never been one to yell back. I've never been one to put my foot down. I've never been one to bring up what I want. If I want something, I'm not one to ever do anything like that, especially yelling and being like rude or even mean, anything along those. Anything negative is just not in me to put out on other people, but I'm the most negative person that I know internally. And so finding this outlet, I used to just scream into pillows way back when, like even like a decade ago. Self-harm and pillow screaming, but now it's like I can scream at the top of my lungs the most angry, hateful, disgusting shit I can come up with. Lose my voice to the point where I cough up